Hello, Queens. Happy Easter to all of you. I hope you are enjoying your holidays and I hope you are happy and I hope all is well with you. Well, I'm enjoying my Easter and I'm just here to talk about something. I've seen this video, I saw this video of a lady or of a woman. I think I saw it last month. Yeah. And I saw it again today, even though I didn't have intention of talking about this today. But I don't know, I don't know. I was heartbroken and I just thought about doing it today. Like, let's push what I had the intention of doing today. Let's push that back and like talk about this today. Okay. And the topic for today is putting yourself first. As a woman, as a lady, as a female, putting yourself first, putting yourself before any other person, be it in your family, when it comes to supporting your family. I know your family has been there for you, probably sent you to school and all that, but putting yourself first in marriage, when it comes to your husband and your children, putting yourself first. This woman, I'm sure maybe probably most of you will have heard about it. It was on news like last month, and I saw it again today. The woman, she just had a baby through CS, that's cesarean section, and just 4 days after she had the cesarean section, she was rushed back to the same hospital, and within hours she was pronounced dead. You ask me, okay, what killed her? She actually had sex with her husband. Yeah. She had sex with her husband and she lost her life. What happened? They said when she actually told this to her sister before she passed on. She said her husband came to meet her and told her that he was horny. And if she doesn't give him sex, he was going to go out to go and get it. And this woman was trying to keep a man. She was trying to keep a man. She was trying to keep her marriage and she lost her life in the process. Her husband, you know, it's not like she packed into his house or she's like, she just entered into his house. She was actually married legally. Her husband that is meant to be like a number one supporter. I don't even know how someone you claim to love you will be able to be sexually aroused in a time whereby he's meant to be supporting you emotionally, physically, and psychologically. Like, I don't understand. Like, women, don't you even think you are better off? Like, you are better off in a marriage. Like, you are better off being alone than in a marriage. Because there's no how you are going to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. She was trying not to make this thing she called the husband not leave, like go outside to get the sex outside. She was trying to satisfy the man and she died in the process. Now that she's dead, may her soul rest in gentle in perfect peace. Now that she's dead, that man she was trying desperately to keep, I'm sure is another woman is already on top of him, or is already on top of another woman right now. And where is she? She's 6 feet below, trying to save or trying to keep a goat that is not even meant to be kept. Let's talk about a woman's body when she just gave birth. After you push out the baby, there's a space left in your body. Your tummy has increased from a size of a pear to a size of a watermelon, and is meant to after you give birth, doctor will tell you to wait 6 to 8 weeks before having sex. During that 6 to 8 weeks, what is happening in your body is it's healing itself. Number one is your body goes back, your body the size of your tummy goes back from that watermelon to the size of a pear back. Also, we talk about when the placenta detaches from the uterus has to heal itself. You see, during that time, the inside of your body is like an open wound, an open wound that is meant to heal itself. Either you gave birth through CS or even through normal vaginal birth, that's natural birth. Both of them are even it's both ways. Your body is like an open wound that needs to heal. So what you are doing to your body is what that woman did to her body is she allowed a non-sterile material, that's the penis, enter into her body, and there's no how you're is not going to introduce infections into the place. And because she's not in the medical line, she wouldn't have even known what to even do, which is not she's not even it's not even meant to even happen in the first place. So that place, anything that is non-sterile is not meant to enter into the place. That's number one. So a non-sterile material was introduced into the place. Secondly is the place, what they call friction, the in and out, when when you're having sex, the in and out of the penis can cause more injury and trauma, like more agitation to the place. It's just like, okay, you had an injury on your hand. Should you use a hand? Okay, you have an injury on your hand, and it's an open wound, and you decide not to put plaster or anything on the hand, and you're using that same hand to plait hair, like this hand here, and the way you are weaving the hair is going to, like, it's a wound you are going to be creating, like the place can't even close or heal, you understand? So it's not as if you are creating more agitation to the place, so it will cause more bleeding. Do you understand? And it won't allow the wound to heal on time. Also, penetration can also cause air embolism here, when air is introduced into a place that hair is not even meant to be in the first place. That's about that. So she tried to keep a man. I tried to explain that she tried to keep a man that is not meant to be kept. Assuming she put herself first, probably she would be alive today. Yeah, should be alive with a stupid man. I'm not sorry to say, but at least her life will be safe, and she will be here to take care of her children, because I don't know, there's nobody that can take care of your children like you. It goes down to so many other things. When women will be trying to, like, to be trying to be the savior, putting every other person before them, even putting there will be some cases whereby you have to put yourself first before even your children. Yes, before your children, you have to put yourself first, because if you are not sane as a person, if you are not if you're not in a better place, there's no how you can be a better person to raise your kids. Do you understand? If that makes any sense, you have to be in a better place, mentally, physically, psychologically, to be able to be a better person to other people. So I was just thinking about it, like, what kind of a man? I feel, I don't know, like, marry your friend. Like, I just feel most women, right, or in this age, you just marry just to tick the social, just to tick the box. You're not marrying someone who loves you. You just want to, just for you to just either leave your father's house, or just for you to just be a missus, or just because you feel you feel age is no longer on your side. You just marry anything. Like, how would your husband's dick be rising when he knows that you just pushed out a baby? This is even someone that they had to sew up her tummy, like they had to sew her up. So there's apart from the vagina, there's also an open wound on her tummy. Even if it was even a natural birth, there are some women that when they push out a baby, they experience tear, and they have to sew their vaginal, like, to sew it up. So there's also an injury there. Like, how would a man who cares about you be able to say, okay, he's having an erection? He can't hold himself. Like, I thought, or not even think, I thought if you are pregnant, your husband is pregnant with you. Like, that's the man that truly, truly cares about you. But this one was he clearly our enemy. It wasn't in the same place that I could not even relate. Oh God, I'm just here to tell us ladies to put ourselves first. And also mothers, I want us to, I know it's not easy, but I know with the help, with God's help, and you know, us being better than our mothers, let's try and raise up men that are empathic, that they know how to, they have compassion. Raise up men that are loving, because I just feel a man doesn't really love you. Let's be frank. A man just a man just tells you he loves you because you are sexually attractive to him. So he loves what he sees. He loves he loves what you are to him, or he loves the value you are bringing into his life. I would not accept, or I will not say a man loves you until you are in your worst state. I mean your worst state, like, God forbid we don't pray for it. But in your worst state, when you are not physically attractive, when you cannot really provide him with anything like sex, money, or anything, when you are when you are, and when someone is like in the worst state of their life, or in the worst stage of their life, if a man can tell you he still wants you or loves you in that state or in that position, that's when I will accept or say, okay, yeah, this man loves you. That's the only, that I don't know how else I can explain this, because Jesus, a man that can, even during your period, for a woman that goes through serious menstrual cramps, ovulation pains, if a man cannot be in that state with you, he cannot understand how you feel. Like, we should be in this thing together. I don't know what you are doing with that kind of man. Like, you are better off alone. Like, seriously, I don't know. I don't understand what you are doing in marriage. If a man, if he doesn't love you that way, I don't know I don't know what kind of marriage, what kind of relationship you are in. You see some women too, they are putting they are putting a hold on their career or on their life for a man. A man will never put his life on hold for you. Do you know, if you want to be sure about this, go to the hospitals, especially general hospitals. Just go to either wards, a female ward, or even a private hospital. Go to female wards, that people of women that are terminally healed, like they are seriously healed, and see, just check who are behind their sick bed. You see that is either their mother, most times either their mother or their sister, or any female person. You never see, hardly, let's say 2% in 100% of those women will you see their husband beside them. Because yeah, he doesn't have time. Yeah, you say, okay, he's providing, but really most of them don't have time for you. In your lowest state, they don't have time for you. But let's switch it up and go to a male ward, where it's male patients that are there, and see who are behind their bed. You will never see. It's only a man that is not married or does not have a woman in his life that you see his mother beside him. But most times, let's say in 100%, you see 95% of wives, they are the one that are beside their husband's bed. Like, men will not give up their life, or give up valuable things for you as a woman, especially when you are in your lowest states. A man will never do this for you. But no, we women, we are so emotional. We let our emotions get the best of us, that we take nonsense from this so-called men in the name of marriage. Some women too would have good careers. Imagine you going to school. You went to school, you have your degree, some will even have masters, as far as even PhD, and you give it up because a man will say, if he wants to marry you, you have to be a full housewife. He doesn't want a woman that is working. Sis is threatened by your success. I also read 2 days ago, in Texas, a man killed his wife. She was career wise, she was doing better than him. They said he more than him, so he was jealous of her. These men are God of mercy. Imagine you giving up a career because of a man. I've heard of stories too, like real life stories of women saying their man are telling them to leave their work, leave their job, leave their career to come and sit at home to be a full housewife. Oh Jesus. Show me one man that will come and sit down at home with you. Or leave his career to be a husband, or even leave his job to come and sit down, even if he had the opportunity or he was given a 3 months leave to be with his sick wife. I'm very, very sure, my darlings, most men will turn down that offer. They rather pay even a nanny or a caregiver, pay a caregiver to be with you than them being with you. So I don't believe a man really, really loves a woman until she's in her worst state. In her worst state or worst stage in life, and he still looks at her and says, I love you. That's when I can believe that yes, truly, this man is in love with this woman. Because I just feel love should be, it should be beyond the physical. It should be beyond the physical appearance, the physical look, the physical attraction, the physical beauty, the beauty standard. I feel love should oversee or should be beyond that. If you are in your worst state, you look very ugly, not non-presentable, and someone still looks at you and say, I love you. Yes. As I can believe, okay, yes, you are truly in love with this person. So yeah, today's topic is just, I hope I'm able to pass a very, very valid message. I hope this gets to you. So put yourself first. If the marriage will take away your sanity, will take away your job, will take away your career, it's not worth it, my darling. You are better off single. You are better off alone. If that means being single for the rest of your life, I can tell you for a fact that it is way better than being in a relationship, being in a so-called marriage. Don't give up your life, don't give up your career for a man, because you will regret it. Yes, I can tell you that you are going to regret it. If you feel a man is threatened by your success, that is time for you to go. That is time for you to end the relationship. You don't have to be there. Marriage or relationship is not a do or die affair. Assuming that woman has said no, she will still be alive today, right now. Because no, you cannot even satisfy a man like that. A man that can see you, see, there was bandage on her, for crying out loud, and his dick is still rising. Even if he didn't want to go outside, he didn't want to go and meet another woman. If he at just that moment in time, he doesn't even bother. He goes into the toilet and do soapy. It's not really a bad thing for you to just heal. I'm not trying to encourage that, but I'm just saying, put yourself first in every aspect of life. Put yourself first. If you being with a man will reduce you in any aspect of life, please, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. You can be a career woman and outsource washing clothes, cooking, and even caring for your kids. You can outsource it. You can pay for it. It's better for you to even be able to afford providing these services than you being at home doing them and you having to depend on your husband like 100%. Before you buy salt, you have to ask him. Before you buy this, you have to ask him. It's over time you buy basic things for yourself without depending on a man. It's terrible. It's a terrible way to live. As a human being, it's a terrible way to live. Like, you can't feed yourself without a man. Think about in a situation whereby the marriage becomes abusive. You give up on your career, you give up on life, you give up on striving by yourself. The marriage becomes very, very abusive and you need to leave. But this is you that does not have a job. In case of a woman that does not even have a family that she can even go to, like you don't have any family member that can accommodate you, that can support you financially, and you went to go and and a man just tells you I love you. He tells you I love you when you are intact, when your body is beautiful, when you look so fine. He tells you I love you and you believe, you put your entire life on a man's words. You don't know that these men change. A man is a typical man. He does not have the fear of God. He is physically attracted. He walks with his eyes. So his love, his attention, his whatever is only for as long as you remain beautiful, for as long as you are valuable to him, for as long as you are giving him something. But the moment you lose that beauty, the moment you lose that spark, that thing that makes him feel like he cannot do without you, he will change. He will change. So I think as a woman, the first thing on your mind is building a life for yourself, career-wise. Having a life outside the marriage. If this marriage, if it crumbles or you have to leave to save your life, do you have anything? Do you have a life outside the marriage? Do you have a life outside that man? Can you survive without that man? Those are the boxes. Those are what boxes you're supposed to tick first before you tick marriage. You see so many women, they die in abusive marriage. They cannot live because most of them, they don't have the means to support themselves outside that marriage. They have 4 kids, they have 3 kids. They don't have a family that they're not coming from a wealthy family. They don't have any family that can take them in. Nothing. They have no support system. And you rely on a man. You're not scared. You will sleep and wake up with no fear in your heart. It's terrible. It's a terrible way to live. I must tell you, it's a terrible way to live. You don't have a plan B. Nobody prays. Yes, nobody prays for anything to go bad. Nobody prays to enter a marriage and planning or be dreaming of divorce. No, but emergencies happen. Tables turn. Things can change. That's why you need something of your own. Okay, let's even talk about the man does not change. God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. If the man dies in court, that's why you see some women, when their husband, they are alive, they are living well. She drives big cars. She's a full housewife. She does not have any money of her own. And her husband dies, and God forbid, the husband's family takes everything from her. She just move from 100 to 0 in a twinkle of an eye, because she does not have a life outside her husband's. Everything maybe she even owns, if everything is in her husband's name. No life outside her marriage. If she has built, let's say she has a degree and she has built a career for herself. In that kind of case, you can dust your certificate. If you've worked you've worked in some organizations before and they know you as this woman, she's you have value to offer a company. Even if they don't have a space at that time, they can take you back. But no. You place marriage above every other thing. I'm not saying marriage is not good. It's not good. It's a very beautiful thing. But with the right person, with the right mind, with the right man, yes, it's a very beautiful thing. So I'm just here to tell you to put yourself first. In everything, put yourself first. Marriage should be the second thing after your career. Marriage should be the second thing after you've built a life for yourself. Outside that, especially for women that you don't have a support system. God forbid, if anything goes wrong, you don't have anywhere to run to. He said if you don't have love in the marriage, if there's love at home, go home. Okay, what about if there's no love at home? There's not even home to even talk of the love in it. You have to build something for yourself. Build something for yourself. Build something for yourself. And in this 21st century, I'm sorry to say, being a housewife I think is a terrible idea. No woman should agree to that. Any man that thinks he's scared of losing you to another man, he has serious trust issue, and you should not be around a man like that. Because apart from even if you stay at home, you agree to be a housewife because he's scared of other men seeing you outside. He will still accuse you one day of doing what you did not do, because he's dealing with issues he's supposed to deal with first before even getting married or being a head of a home. So I'm just here to encourage us as women to put ourselves first. Please put yourself first. If you are and also women in abusive relationship, please seek help, because if you decide to stay in that place because you feel okay, you don't have anywhere to go to, God forbid, if you die tomorrow, you died though. That man that killed you, will move on. You will move on as quickly as possible. So seek help. I know this our country, there are no systems, but please seek help. Seek help. I don't know how you are going to do it. Just seek help. It's better to live broken and starting over all over again than to remain in a place whereby your life is not guaranteed for tomorrow. Seek help. Put yourself first. And if you know that okay, you are in a abusive relationship or marriage and you have children, and you know that the man, okay, he is a good father to your children, but he's abusing you, you can leave those children. That's putting yourself first. Leave those children for a while. Go out and seek help. Any way you're going to do it, leave that place for now. Seek shelter, seek cover first. Go and get something doing first. Then you can come back when you're able to build something for yourself. Even if it takes you years, it's better to leave those children there, as long as you know that he's a good father. Because there are some men that they can actually hate the mother of their children, but love the children themselves, and they don't allow any harm to come close to those children. So if that kind of case, leave the marriage. If you know that he's abusing you, he's beating you, he's verbally abusing you, and you are losing your mind, leave at that moment first. Leave those children, since they are still safe there for that time. You can come back and take them later. Leave first. Live to live. And religious leaders too, that some women will come and cry to you. We will be telling them they should endure. You don't endure an abusive man. No, you don't endure that. You don't endure a man that you cannot keep. A man, you cannot keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. Please let that sink in. No matter what you do, no matter how good of a woman you are, if a man doesn't want to be with you, there's nothing you will do that will keep that man. Oh Jesus. Man, if you like, give birth to 100 children for him. If he even loves the kids, you cannot keep a man that does not want to be kept. You cannot keep a man that does not want to be kept. So put yourself first. Put yourself first. And I hope everything works out for you. I wish you health. I wish you wealth. I wish you sound mind. Thank you, and bye for now.